I've been meaning to watch this. The Witcher 4 Unreal 5 tech demo. Let's look at this, man. State of Unreal. I mean, look, Unreal Engine usually does pretty well. It's just sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes it's janky.
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. Where's Fear not dry room? Oi, the devil's out there!
Oi! I mean, just look at the coins. Look, I played The Witcher. Was it Wild Hunt? I maybe 10 hours, and then I don't know. I just got bored of it. I don't know if I was just, you know, sometimes you play games and you're just like, meh, and then you'll revisit it like a year or two later, and you're like, I got to start over because I don't know what the hell I was doing. But I mean, come on, right? This one's gonna have Ciri as the main character, not Geralt of Riviera. But I mean, come on, the Netflix show was so good. I forget that actor's name, but he did. What was his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. But regardless, so far this looks good. Not actual gameplay. I'm not surprised. Look at that thing. It's coming in. It's gonna eat you. Henry Cavill. That's who it was. Look at the girlfriend using Google for once in her life. Oh, okay. She didn't use Google. Look at that. Is this Ciri? That's her name, right? Ciri?
Salt.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Do you remember when they first like shown? It was a while. It was a couple months back. They showed. Hold on. Yeah, it is Siri. Okay. I'm like, is this an iPhone? There was like a lot of controversy. She looks fine. She looks normal. You know what I mean? I don't know if she'll live up to like a main character. I think she has the potential, so we're gonna have to see. I mean, it looks insane. Imagine we get another Skyrim. I mean, they redid Oblivion recently.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us.
Wasn't Wukong was Unreal, right? I mean, that game looked amazing.
First, I'm here with Sebastian and Kaitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together.
I mean, look, Unreal, it's probably going to be the future of gaming. It's just nothing else looks that good. I mean, when you have these games now looking hyper realistic, I mean, come on, right? But I don't know, like, you know, I grew up NES, Super Nintendo, N64, PS1. I don't really care for graphics. Like, sure, it's nice to have games that look that good and that they can run at least 60 frames. I know a lot of people like more than that. As long as it's 60 frames, I don't care, right? Don't do 30. We can't be doing 30 these days, you know? But as long as we
achieve just that.
I don't know. I just care about the story and the gameplay.
Born ready. Kitek is going to
But
play the beat
I mean,
for
if it
us.
also looks
Let's do
real,
it.
it's just another reason not to go outside. Like, why would you go outside where you can hop in this? Look at this.
This is a technological
This is
showcase
crazy.
set in the world of The Witcher 4.
And keep in mind, this
What you
is
just
a
saw,
stream of a
What
stream.
you're going to see now is running on
Watching through another
standard
stream,
PlayStation
aka
5
me.
at
So
60 FPS with ray tracing.
it's not. It's going to look
So in
so
the
much
game,
better
you'll be
on
playing
actual
as Ciri,
hardware
a
without
professional monster
being
slayer,
compressed multiple
the Witcher.
times.
She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are
Damn.
in is called Kovir. And you'll get
Look
to
at the
explore it in
needles on
game.
like the pine tree.
Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues,
The castle
she's
up there?
heading back to a nearby
Or
village.
tower, I don't know.
All right,
Damn.
everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let's go, Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt and Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return
Gonna
to
miss
town.
Roach and Garrote.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback,
Right.
riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed.
Okay.
And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and
God damn. Now, if you saw the GTA 6 trailer, Rockstar has some pretty crazy patents for like sweat and muscles and stuff. But I mean, God damn. Are you really going to notice most of this? Not really. But that, I mean, look, you got veins, you got wrinkles in the skin. You can see like the ribs. This looks insane. Look at these buff horses right now. Holy shit. Got a little beard going on. Damn.
stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself.
Okay. So this game is going to be
So
crazy.
much of the Witcher
God
world
damn.
is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce
Look at the trees
nanite
moving.
foliage.
So realistic.
And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient,
The water.
fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage.
So this
modeling
nanite
every
approach
single
is the
leaf
new-
and pine needle.
The new, huh? All right.
And the
I mean,
old
that looks
LED tricks of the
insane.
past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive
You think about it like, oh, we're getting excited over the graphics of a tree.
voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render.
Hey, as long as it
And these
renders
dense
fast,
clusters
that's
of
great.
Triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows.
Man, Unreal
They
has
allow
always
artists
had
to render
insane
whatever
lighting. Like,
amount
look
of
at that.
foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri.
Damn. Yeah, this game's gonna be good. Gonna be a good one.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for
Okay.
fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
And the missus?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
Hold on, did he just spit?
Show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest
Look at
has
this
to offer.
guy.
Not her again.
So she's a witcher, huh? Rude. I mean, that's cool though. Like, look at everybody reacting.
For the furry rascal will often wink. And a bear
Like, even when she pushes this guy, like, look at him. Look at how he reacts.
the furry rascal will often
I was like, ah, goes about his business. Like, that's cool.
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world.
Hold on, we can spill the fruit. Like, it's so we can either walk past this guy or we can bump into him and knock his fruit over. That's actually really cool detail. Like, that's gonna make the world
Guys,
feel so
notice how
immersive.
responsive
Look
the
at that,
world
they're
is.
rolling down. No way, is the kid gonna pick it up? And the chicken. And the pigs are coming up. Hell yeah, eating good. I'm about to fucking feed the towns, boy. I'm gonna run through here and knock every food out of somebody's hand. Some peasants eating bread on the bridge. Knock it out of their hand. Eat, kids, children, pigs, chickens. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. So far, so good. I mean, this looks insane. I don't know why she's mean mugging.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an
Okay.
elderly innkeeper.
We can. Damn.
That's what happens when you cheat
Yeah.
at Gwent.
These little dwarves, fat little dwarves. Hell yeah. Stocky little dude. So every NPC does its own. That's a hoe
Okay,
right there. That's a little
so
hussy
this is the guy who
working the
makes his
streets.
quest his own.
But we're not
Like, you
like
probably
I can
suspect
understand.
He has his own agenda.
Good old Henry Cavill stomping through here looking majestic, a majestic piece of man meat. But that hooker wanted some Siri action, huh?
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Witcheress. One
Witcheress.
using
Okay.
my wagons. No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Rugged me ladies after one of them.
Course. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod, all Braxton's finest.
And there is tons of tech to play here, even in this simple market
I
stall.
mean, yeah, there's tons of tech. I mean, I'm assuming as you walk by, you can just watch. You can just stand there and watch all these interactions.
Metahuman tools,
if you
improved
want.
real smart objects,
Most people
chaos
won't.
cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Like, you don't want the main characters to look insane textures, facial expressions, 4K quality, and then walk through the town and NPCs look like they're from PS2, you know? You don't want that. So, I mean, that's a good thing.
They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
So is that going to change depending on time of day? At one point they'll have the prisoner up there, and then the next there's going to be
But the
jugglers.
great
That juggling
performance
actually
deserves
looks
a huge
really
crowd.
impressive.
Let's crank it up.
That's pretty crazy. Okay, more people are spawning in. Hopefully it
So
doesn't
you are
lag
seeing
out
Tons of optimization.
the frames, you know?
To many of Unreal
Drop
systems,
some frames. We don't want
including
that.
An entirely new Unreal animation framework.
That's a lot of
allowing us to
people.
fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also
Fit in our 60 FPS budget. So I'm assuming that's the benchmark. We'll see though.
room to spare.
You know,
on-
games come out and it takes a while to patch it out so it runs better. Like most of these games come out and they run like shit, and it takes sometimes a year for them to get it running properly.
Red. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business.
That's a lot.
And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
How'd she get over
We are
there so
too.
fast?
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Small gift, huh?
A first look at La Nexeta.
Oh shit. Damn. Oh, there's that mana core. Oh, is he going for the castle?
Onward, Kelby. We've worked.
Yeah, no, hold on. Go back to that. Go back to that. Look at that, man. That's crazy. Is there a release date for this yet? Holy. I mean, it's still technical presentation, not actual gameplay. It's probably not going to look this good. I hope it does.
We've worked.
But yeah, that's how they get you. Look how good it looks, but it's not real gameplay. Learn more at thewitcher.com. Damn. Shit.